Welcome to Lisbon, Portugal and the Rossi train station in Lisbon. The purpose of this video is to show you around the Rossi train station and give you as much information about the Lisbon to Sintra train. I'm going to give you the price, I'm going to tell you how often it goes and give you some advice about tickets. Let's go. Good morning from Lisbon, Portugal. Lisbon being the capital of Portugal, and we are going to walk into the Rossi train station. Look at that facade. It is beautiful. And we're going to walk in here. I'm going to show you around. There's a number of things. There's a big clock on the wall there, and there's also a TV there that kind of gives you an up-to-date on the trains and when they're leaving. Now you look around, you've got your Starbucks, you've also got a bookstore over there, but we're going to be going up these escalators. So you see that little TV there, and it's going to give you the update on when the next train or whatever train you're going on is leaving. Now, people ask me, there's the information. When you come in, if you have any questions, I would be going there. The other thing is, if you have any questions, pop them in the comments section. I'll do the best to answer anything I can right now. So the purpose of going through here is primarily because this is the main train station in Lisbon that is going to Sintra. Now, every morning between 5 a.m. and roughly 10 a.m., this train station is so busy because this is basically the most tourists stay within a kilometer of this train station, and they're going to be heading in here quickly because they want to get up to Sintra, which is a beautiful city. 35-minute train ride from Lisbon. And because Rossi train station is in the main tourist area, most tourists that are going to Sintra from Lisbon go through this train station. So it's in your best interest, if you know you're coming into Lisbon and then going to be going up to Sintra for the day, to watch this video and go through here. Now, we're going to go to the top of this escalator. You are going to see the ticket office. Sometimes there is as long as a 30-minute wait in the morning to get your ticket. So make sure, if you know you're going, either get it online. Here's a train ticket office. Now this is basically 11:30 in the morning, so the rush is gone. There are still some latecomers here that are going to come in here. They're going to get their train ticket. How much is the train ticket from Lisbon to Sintra? It's €235, or I guess $460 return. Now I want to bring you over here also. You can either get them at these tickets, right? This ticket booth here, these machines, and like I said, you will see some long lineups at those machines in the morning, as long as a half an hour wait. The trains go every 20 minutes, and like I said, it takes 35 minutes to get up to Sintra. Now, another thing I want to kind of bring your attention to is there is an ATM there, but there are also lockers down here in the corner. And a lot of people will be coming in to Lisbon, possibly on an overnight train, maybe from Madrid. You want to pop your backpack or luggage in there. You might want to get your ticket, get up to Sintra for the day, come back, and then get your, because you can't check into your hotel early in the morning, and come back, get your luggage, and then maybe go to your hotel. So there are lockers there. Luggage. So also those elevators there, because we've come up 2 or 3 levels, they've got the elevators, because maybe you can't take the strollers and stuff down the escalator there. Plenty of signs, washrooms to the right, trains to the right, and there are taxis just out to the left. But we're just going to walk you around here just so you're familiar, you know what the expectations are. It's a beautiful old building, and the facade is very good. I guess it's Renaissance. So we're going to walk back here. These train stations, clean, well laid out. And just kind of look around. If you have any questions, pop them in the comment section. Now this is the Rossi metro stop. So if you are a couple stops away, you can take the metro into here. And like I said, most tourists in Lisbon are staying in this area. Another TV screen to keep you up to date. When is the next train coming? What platform is it on? There are only 5 platforms at this point in this train station. There used to be 10. Also, that overhang, the roof there, is new. This was not originally built when the train station was originally built. So it has downsized. It is probably a smaller station in Lisbon. There are no overnight trains coming into this station, but there is a metro stop, and taxis will just be out to the right here. I can't go through there, but there is a metro stop that comes up, and like I said, there's only 5 platforms, so it's hard to get lost when you go out there. Look at those screens, and most people are going to Sintra that are coming in here. Now, if you need a little canteen, you need a little, maybe a pick-me-up or something like that in the morning, whether it be some food or a coffee or something, there is stuff there. There's also kind of right outside, there's also a little place where you can get a little pick-me-up in the morning. Also, halfway down the escalator, we came up 2 sets of escalators. Halfway down, if you just go outside, there's a little cafe out there that has some shade, and you can get a little bite to eat there. So, purpose of this video is Lisbon-Sintra. This is the main station. Most people are coming in here that are going from Lisbon to Sintra. And just beyond out that door there is where all the taxis hang out. Now, a taxi from Lisbon to Sintra is 35 to 45 euros. So here's where you would get dropped off or get picked up with your taxi. So, you know, if you've got 3 of you, you know, when you think about it, or 4 of you, you divide it up 35 between the 3 or 4 of you, or you all get on the train here. So this is a beautiful little courtyard. You can see a little castle over there, and if we look down, you can also, if you're looking for a meal, there's a couple restaurants down there in that area. So this is, like I said, the main line for Lisbon to Sintra. It is one of the smaller stations. It's a magnificent building. You can see where the ticket offices are. It is in the central area of all tourists, and as a result, most people can just walk here from their place. But it is considered a minor train station. Now, they always caution you about coming in here. Make sure you get in here 30 minutes before, because sometimes it takes a while to kind of get your ticket. So we're going to head back down, and at the bottom of these first kind of escalator, if you go out to the right, there is that little cafe or little place where you can get a meal or a coffee. Let's say you come and you've still got a half hour before your train and you need a little breakfast or something like that. You can always just pop out there. So they've got plenty of these TV screens to tell you when the trains are leaving. And the first train goes at 5:41, I believe, in the morning, and the last one leaves at 1 a.m. So they're going all day, and I believe there's 3 an hour. They go every 20 minutes. It's a beautiful building, and it's probably within a kilometer of where you're staying. So there is the Starbucks. Also, if you need a little something in the morning, we're gonna head out here. I'm gonna say thanks for coming along on the walk with me. If you have any questions, pop it in the comment section. But this is the Rossi train station. It is in the tourist area. Most of you will be staying within a kilometer of here. and it's a beautiful building. I'll turn around, give you one good look at it. Hopefully this helps you out. I'm going to say ciao for now from Lisbon, Portugal. Look at that building. Beautiful.